And yeah, next trail, we'll see you guys out on the video. Wait, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 74, something like that. Anyhow, we're done with the building part. We've got it tore down. On the bright side, we were able to take out the front cross member right here and drop the whole motor transmission out of this area. The skid plate is permanent. If we got to replace it, we'll cut out that chunk of frame or something and cross that bridge when we get there, or we'll just build another truck. Might be easier and cheaper at that time, but there should be no real reason that you need to replace the skid plate on any of your RCs. I've never broke one or wore one out, so that's a pretty safe piece to build in. So yeah, go send it on that one. Everything worked out great. At this point, we are just getting ready to hang the body panels. We did the welded on the little bit of itty bitty nuts on there. A little bit of. Yeah, so we welded on the nuts all around. We got the body panels ready to go. We use this we use this box of Caesar's dog food, whatever we found, and we made a quick cardboard template. Cut it big so when you do the wrap around the corner, you can get it done nicely, and also use this side for the inside because your pen marks don't show up great on that side. I guess they do with the Sharpie or whatnot, but it's a lot easier. So yeah, so this is the passenger side, and how we kind of did that was we kind of did a rough shape. Poked a hole through, put a bolt in it, ran back, bolt, and kind of just bolted it all on so it fit, and then we marked it all out, cut it, trimmed it, kept going proud, like beyond the line, and kept bringing it back. So, yeah. So anyway, we decided instead of Lexan, we're gonna go with aluminum. Am I saying that wrong? Piss everybody off. So there'll probably be some blood coming up in the video. I don't know if we can say that, but this stuff is always fun to get you. Little sharp corners all the time. So be careful with it, you guys. Probably wear some gloves or something. But yeah, anyway, we're going to scribe this onto here, cut this out. The beauty of this aluminum is actually so soft you can cut it with a pair of body scissors or some shop scissors. Like they got those Friskers or whatever they are. They're Friskers? I don't know. Those black and orange ones are pretty decent. We used to have a pair of white stones in the kitchen. I can't use them no more, but anyhow, we're going to rough this out proud. So we're just going to cut that out, and then we will work with the smaller piece. Now, you're going to need to do a template for both sides. This guy is a good estimate for what you need. Cut the same shape, but do it proud. Put it on the truck. These holes will not line up because we just freeballed them. We're like close enough, welded on, close enough, welded on, right? So you're going to have to redo one for each side. That's why we marked this one passenger 59, whatever. The next one, yeah, so we're going to cut those out. We're going to figure out, we want to kind of roll the top edge of the panel in just a little bit. So we're going to figure out how to do that. We might have to make a couple little relief cuts in there so we can get that done. If it's not going to be clean, we're not going to do it. We'll do that with the test piece first, as you should too. Anyhow, let's see where we end up with this because we're just freestyling it, and we'll check back in a few minutes once I have this piece pretty much ready to mount on the truck, and we'll show you kind of what we ended up with. So let's go. Okay, I think we're at like 1,000 hours or something. I don't know, I lost track back in August sometime. It's mid-September. We haven't eaten in a while. Definitely high on paint fumes, but anyhow, here we are. We kind of bounced around with the video, sorry guys. This is a project that takes a lot of thinking and a lot of doing and a lot of mistakes and a lot of fixing and blah 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 blah. So anyhow, we pretty much got everything done. We've got our aluminum roof panel cut. We did a cardboard template, which I actually ripped up and used to put in the jaws of the vise. This is the padding. So that guy sits there nice. Side panel goes on. He's going to get wrapped around, so he has that bend for the corner in the back. This is the passenger side panel all finished up. We got a little bit of sanding to do and get them ready for paint. Wash them down with alcohol really good. it's aluminum, so it's going to bash up, look really cool. It's going to stretch and tear and stuff when it gets all bashed in the rocks. And we have template for it, so we can make replacements, except for the roof. I'll have to make a new one for that. Simple enough. Hood's ready to go. We got the engine poking out. We painted the engine in a green and silver. I'll just take it off. There. Painted everything green and silver in the front. Looks good. I got a little more detail work to clean that up. I might throw a couple wires in there for fanciness or whatever. But anyhow, looking fantastic. We put the now discontinued Proline 2.9 bronze method wheel on it, wrapped in the Tusk, J-Concepts Tusk tire with their single stage foam in it. We're going to see how that holds up until we get some steady foams for the build up here. So basically at this point we're just doing a quick little update. We get the battery boxes down at the bottom. I can't remember if we spoke on that or showed them, but anyhow, those are done. They snap into place, then you put your lock pins in. They're pretty dope. All I'm going to do right here is bolt a stock battery tray with 2 screws through the bottom. It's even got a little standoff. Will actually stand on there nicely, so I can just open the door, snap the battery in, close it in, and continue the party. We also went with the Spectrum SL120BL whatever servo that they offer. It's all aluminum. It's actually pretty stout. We have one in my silver Jeep. King Kong has one in there, and it holds up great. It's okay. It's no NSDRC 2500 beast or anything like that. It gets the job done efficiently for in a pinch. We do have one on order. We wanted to get this guy done finally so we can actually get out wheel it before the end of the year. Usually the orders take 3 to 4 weeks to clear customs and get up here. By that time there will be snow on the ground. So we quickly went out and bought this. It still cost us more to buy this one than it would to buy the one from NSDRC, but that's just life. So we'll repurpose that somewhere else. What am I missing there, Jesse?
You want to show them the back a little bit?
No. Oh, you mean of the truck?
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought we were soliciting. Okay, so the color that we went with is just a Duplicolor Perfect Match automotive paint. It's kind of pain in the butt. We should have went with a non-metallic because as you spray the bar here, the paint splits and it just puts overspray on all the other bars. So maybe a brush on in the future or next time would be a bit better. It is a GM factory code paint, some kind of GM teal. Now I know we bought them at a little shop store chain in Canada called Canadian Tire, and I believe they are no longer going to be stocking the Perfect Match paint, as we did buy 4 cans and 3 of them were bad. Wait, that was 3. Whatever. It don't matter.
Yeah, you pick which 3 you want.
Yeah, you pick whatever 3 you want. But yeah, anyhow, cage on the back, we got the rear stinger, and we built this big, massive epicenter structure here. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of the top all tied together, which then run back down to the frame, because most of our experience is you're taking most of your hit back here on these trucks once they kind of flip over us. So we went a little bit mad back there. Everything is supported laterally and crisscross and vertically and horizontally, and I don't think crisscross is a proper method, but it's in there. So we used them all. So yeah. Besides that, we are going to quickly throw some paint on it. We have a couple bolts lined up. We just marked out the side of the hood so we can get out of here. So we can line that all up. These guys are just gonna actually, they're just there to keep the paint out. We're gonna go through and mark the inside of the hood so we can bolt it down. The hood does not need to come off this truck once it's put on. Everything comes from the one door here. When we go to build our interior, it's all gonna have to fit into the battery box. That's why we went with a skid plate type battery box that holds our battery, like nothing in there, and we have a ton of room to get large pieces in there, and then we could work around that. Now for the interior, I went on to good old Amazon and I ordered 3/16 P-clips for wire. They make them in all different sizes. It was fairly hard to find 3/16, but we found a little tiny 3/16 P-clips. and we're just going to use those to wrap around a couple points of cage and suspend our interior pieces in it. But anyhow, I'm going to shut up. We're going to put it right back together with some paint on it. The panels are going black, and then we're going to do some gold vinyl to kind of set it all together. It's going to look amazing. We'll see you back here in a few seconds. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of this part of the video. The body is done, it's complete. The paint came out really well for using, bear with me, just basic Rust-Oleum painter's touch. This stuff does take 48 hours or so to dry. It does say fast drying. That is a complete lie. It appears to be dry, but if you touch it, you'll leave fingerprints and such like that. That will go away 3 or 4 days after. I like to give it 24 hours of cure time. Put my vinyl decals on there. Now we decided to call this the Jeep Spartan. Just kind of went with that. We found the graphics on Google with a quick Google search, really quick and easy. Downloaded them, or just copied them, and put it through our Cricut. Printed them on some permanent gold vinyl, slapped them on there, kind of blend the bronze with the gold and the metallic of the chassis. It all kind of works. We then went with the Hot Racing Gold stainless hardware, painted out all the washers from silver to black. Detailed the little details on the hood. We also did the Molen Labe logo on the roof. It's a Spartan helmet, obviously a AR type rifle, and Molen Labe, which means come and take. Look it up. It's not racist. Don't be like that. We painted the details on the hood to match. Pretty much need to flip the tires around and shoot the next video with this beast out on the trail. We will get an overall weight of it and maybe a short versus a stock truck, batteries ready to run, everything out on the trail wise. We can start placing your bets in the bottom of this video, what you guys think the overall weight is with 36 feet of 3/16 rod, 4 feet of 1/4 rod, and another couple feet of 1/8 inch rod. There's a couple pieces tying in there, so place your bets. We'll figure it out. You ain't gonna win nothing, but it'll be fun. So, ha. We'll see you guys on the next video on the trail with this piglet here. Cheers.